Hi, my name is Keith Phillips. I'm the president and owner of West Coast Aquatic Safaris up in Tofino, British Columbia. We run an ecotourism marine company. We whale watch, bear watch, and provide tours up to the Hot Springs Cove. I started working in the industry and then saw a hole in the market and built a product that filled that void. One of the aspects that we did is we made sure all our boats are Transport Canada safety certified, inside seating allowing to stay warm and dry, restrooms aboard, which is a key component, and finally having accessibility for all, so having wheelchair ramps so that people can get inside both our office and tour aboard our boats. When I worked for someone else, I drove a Zodiac or a Rib, and one morning we had a gentleman come down with his family, and he was in a wheelchair, and he was determined to take his family out to show them wildlife in Wales specifically. We got him on board, which took a little bit of effort, but we got him on board and he was so proud and happy to show that. And that memory has stuck with me forever. And that's what prompted me when we built West Coast Aquatic Safaris to build boats that were accessible to all. Found the protocols on how wide a doorway needs to be so our gate is large enough to accept wheelchairs. Having a ramp that goes from the dock onto the boat so it's easy to access on board, and then having ramps into our office so all people can get into it. We have also worked with the Harbour Authority to allow them to park down at the harbour. Also with our HR, our personnel training, we have instructed all that it's a big value system to West Coast Aquatic Safaris that we have accessible for all, and so that our staff know that it's a value and it's important for them to express and help other people who want to come out and tour with us. We had a family on board. That son was in a wheelchair and also verbally disabled. We loaded them all on board and got everyone comfortable, pre-boarded them. And I followed up with the father before we had the rest of the group join on the tour and asked if everything was okay. And he looked at me and was in tears. And I was immediately concerned and asked him, what's wrong? How can I help? And he told me it was tears of joy, and explained to me that he had never been able to go out as an entire family on any activity due to the fact that his son had these disabilities, that always someone had to stay home and stay with him. And this was the first time they could go together, and this brought tears to my eyes when he told me this story. It was moments like that that made me realize making our boats accessible was a great decision.